Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the importance of recommendation letters in your O1 petitions. At the end of this video, you will be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your O1 case. Let's go. You guys know the drill. You smash that like button because you love my content and I give you that content, all right? It takes you 1 second to go below the video and smash that little button with your finger or with your mouse. Nothing happens to you, gives me a lot of love. So please do this. Plus, we want to make sure that YouTube spreads that video to as many people as possible because we want to bring all of you here in US so you have the best life. So smash that like button. Stanislav, why are we talking about the recommendation letters? There is no criterion in the law that requires the recommendation letters. And you 50% right and 50% wrong. Why? Well, you can satisfy one criterion in O1B just with your recommendation letters. And because that exists in the talent visas, that it's one of the criteria in O1B that translates to all other visas, that the reason number one why the recommendation letters are important. And the reason number two, the immigration officer wants to see other strong people in the industry deem you as such. What it means in the practical sense of this whole matter? Well, you have to have at least 10 expert or recommendation letters. It doesn't give you, first of all, the flexibility to cover everything that you need using those recommendation letters. And of course, it gives less social proof to the immigration officer. And you guys know the concept of social proof. The easiest example of that, the experiment when they bring you 2 jars with the cookies. And both jars are full with the cookies, so people try them and they assess the taste, the quality of these cookies. And by the way, the cookies are the same, okay? The blue jar, the red jar, they're both full, same cookies. People think they're different cookies. So they try them and 50-50, more or less, they say, okay, this is better or that one is better. But when they bring the 2 jars where one is full and the other one is half full, it's about 70 to 30%. And again, the same cookies, no, same taste, right? It's 70 to 30% to the half full jar of a better taste, of a better quality. Why? Because people see that it's half empty, so people ate from it. Other people ate those cookies, meaning that they're probably better. So that's how social proof works. And let me guys educate you. You go to the nightclub, it's 11 p.m. and you see a long line to the club. You stay in the line, you spend 15-20 minutes, you get in the club, and guess what? It's empty. There's maybe like 20 people, or it should be like 2, 3, maybe 500. And you're like, what the hell? Why do they have the line when it's empty? There's no one inside, just let everybody in. That's called social proof. When you walk on the street and you see the line, people waiting to get in, and they create it artificially, right? They just don't let you in. The bouncer is like, hey, stop. Okay, you go, you don't go, you go, you don't go. Social proof. So that psychological effect. The more recommendation we have from good experts, the better social proof for the immigration officer that you are a talented person. That's why this is so important. Not all recommendation letters are the same. Let me give you a few examples what role can a recommendation or expert opinion letter play. First of all, it could recommend you overall, like taking you as a whole, your achievements, your recognition, your awards, your movies, your music, your publications, your press, whatever that is. So they say, hey, based on everything you have, you're an extraordinary ability person. Other recommendation letters may be specifically for one criterion. For example, the contribution in the field. They may describe how original that is and how significant that is. All right, just based on that. Others may talk about your awards and the competitions where you competed, that they are prestigious, for example. Some others are going to talk about your critical or leading role or essential role in a company with a distinguished reputation, and so on. So not all recommendation and expert letters are the same. I didn't say it then, but I'm saying it now, that telling you what exactly needs to be in those recommendation letters, how they're going to be structured, of course based on the facts, no lie, no made up stuff, is actually the work of an immigration attorney. Give me at least 15 people or organizations or associations or companies who will be able to recommend you. Stanislav, you said 10, now you're saying 15. I said that I need 10 recommendation letters, but I need a list of 15 or more people or organization who may recommend you. Why? Because I'm gonna sort them out and say, hey, we need these, we don't need those. Because if you have 10 and I don't like 3 of them, we are left with 7. And last but not least, when you guys work with my corporation, I have a program that is called NEO, like Neo in Matrix. What the program means? That means that we have at every single point of time about 250 clients in my company working on their visas. We segment them by categories: athletes, business, engineers, IT, doctors, cybersecurity people, whatever. And we have 30 engineers, 20 doctors, 50 IT people, and whatever it is, beauty industry. So when you work with us, we can get you up to 4 independent expert testimonies when you exchange them with the current clients of my company. Let's say you, an IT person, a coder, front end. We have a bunch of other IT people. So we find you the match and you guys exchange the best recommendation letters because you guys don't know each other. You all are experts because you're working with us and I take on the experts, the professionals. And the structure of those letters are going to be done the way that the immigration officer, without sufficient evidence, cannot say that testimony has no weight. So basically, immigration officer is pinned. He has to take the content of that expert testimony letter. He cannot say, okay, I disagree. If he disagrees, he needs to put a damn good reason. And guess what? An immigration officer who is an attorney, who has a legal education, has nothing to do with IT space. So what he's gonna do, even if he doesn't like what the expert says, he cannot say, I give this letter no weight. No, you have to. Under the federal rules of evidence, if that letter is composed properly. It is composed properly. On top of 3 criteria that we need to satisfy, bring me at least 10, well, maybe 6, because up to 4 letters we can get you from our current clients. Never rely on anybody else. Give me as many as you can, and then we'll see how we're going to compile, how we're going to change and modify those letters and see which are the best. If you want to know if you qualify for O1 visa, you can get a free evaluation from me. How to do that? Very easy. Go down below in the description of this video. Find the link. It's going to say free evaluation of your talent visa. Click on it, fill it out. Within 48 hours, I will get back to you and say, hey, you have a case or not, and this is the layout of your case, preliminary. Then, if you have a case, or if I deem that you have a potential, you need to come to the complex immigration planning, where I will build a written initial strategy of how we're going to file your petition. No one is doing this. This is the unique product among other immigration attorneys. All right, guys, smash that like button, subscribe to YouTube, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. All the links are going to be below. Comment below this video, ask questions. I am Stanislav Shamaev, a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.